What's up, scrappy peeps? It's Adele from Inkie Quill, and as you can tell from my voice, not 100% better, but I'm filming today nevertheless, so I do apologise for the squeak and if there's any abrupt cuts where I have to go and have a coughing and sneezing attack. Today we're doing something I'm dreading. I'm cleaning all of this. One of the major problems of moving during the school holidays and needing to film straight away is that things kind of just get shoved in a it'll do stage until you can attend to it later, because I needed to set up filming stuff right away, and I also had to unpack a whole house with 2 neurospicy kids home, and so this was my last priority. And so yeah so I'll give you a quick tour. Here is the calyx. So this is inside a wardrobe. It's kind of up on a platform. I'm happy with most of the top. This one perhaps is really good real estate that needs to change. And then I'm thinking of putting all of my ephemera drawers at the top. This is just containers and containers, and that's stamps, which needs to go in these drawers behind me. This is my pile of this is a drawer. Actually, let's do something productive right now. Oh, there we go. I can't put things away while I'm filming, so they kind of just collect around me. This is my couch scrapping kit, which I just took away with me recently. Then we have some paper pads, because I'm not quite happy with the paper pad storage system that I've got on. I've got my Inkie apron, sneaky, whoa, sneaky peeky, you'll see that at the end of the year. Oh, coughing fit. And then I have my knight in shining armor bringing me some calyxes. What's a daisy? Oh, everything's falling. Okay, so like I was saying, next to the door is this set of drawers which is completely empty, which is why the room is such a mess, because so many of the storage things are totally empty. So there's nothing in any of this. Aaron is bringing in 2 little 2x2 cube calyxes, which I'm going to put on top of this for my art books, which are in that one, and I think in that one. Here he appears. I better clear this off for him. Alright, time to move these calyxes up with help this time. Not going to try and lift things that are too heavy for me yet. Oh, that is heavy. And then, yeah, they'll fit. My eyes measured it. Right. Oh, I need to actually carry that one. Nice.
Oh, screw up.
Nice. Now it needs a clean.
Oh, now they're not in the middle. Is that going to freak you out?
Yes, that is going to freak me out. Must be scented. There we go.
I'm going to run the fingers with.
Yeah. Oh, no, let's come all this way. Well, that looks nice. So these are screwed in, but I can always unscrew them if I want to. I'm thinking that I probably will unscrew this top one, just so that it has books all the way across, but for now I'll just put whatever's going in that shelf in it, and then we can figure that out later. But these were originally in Archie's room at the old place, but he didn't need them, so they've just been sitting in our garage. And in that one I found a dead redback, so that's nice. If you're not from Australia, redback spiders are extremely deadly. We're very inclusive over here in the Inkie land, but one thing we are not inclusive for is redback spiders. They can shoof off to somewhere else where they're welcome. So I'm very glad that was dead and not alive. So I think what I'm going to do is open up the plastic container that has my books. I really don't feel very well, but I'm persevering. I'm going to open up my art book container, one of a few, and start putting those in. I also want to use this for my finished journals, and I'm actually thinking of possibly up here putting the finished journals at the top, because they don't need as much support as the art books do. They're quite heavy, some of them. So I think I might have put you on a bit of a time lapse. Voiceover Adele might come in, and we'll see how this is going to go. I haven't showed you the other side. Did I show you that side? That's let's just go back here where this looks nice and clean. Well then, that filled up a tiny bit of space. Not a lot of space. So next up, let's go with, now I know I have a box of finished journals somewhere. Actually, you know what I could put over here? Current journals. That would be a good idea. So in here I have this very wonky one. This is a Dilutions. This was my first Patreon. That's like the top of one of my Patreon headers. This is a A4 Dilutions, which, oh, Becky Higgins signed it. And dear Lizzie, how cute. This one's old. Old. Wowza. So I think I'll put journals that are not finished in here. I know I have more. Here they are. This video, if you haven't noticed, is going to be a little bit chaotic because I am, whoops, sorry, wiggling you, sorry. I'm really not feeling very well, and so my common sense and ability to do the things also shrinks. This is a big old Jane Davenport that I haven't touched yet. I don't know if that should be with the current journals or not. Let's just put it there for now. This is, I love this journal. So this is my 365 Days of Art nature journal, and I've done several videos over on Patreon in this, and it has different prompts. So it might say, there's one that I did, I drew that one, copied that and drew that. So this one said, paint the colours of a calm sea. You could use watercolour paint or any other materials you like. And so this is a journal that I love to take on camping trips with me. Violet has helped me out with a few pages. Like this was one that we did together at camping. So if you're looking for something to have a little fiddle with and be a bit arty with, highly recommend these books. So yeah, and if you want to see more of that, there's a few videos over on Patreon for that. So that's going to go in here. I've got my current Traveller's Notebook. This is number 3. She's thick. Number 4 is all done. Just, yep, number 4's all done. And number 5, have we finished it? No, we haven't. We've got like 2 pages left. Oh, peeps, we have to finish that in the June marathon. Okay, so that's a current journal as well, but not for much longer. What else we have? This is just a bit of a show and tell because I'm procrastinating from doing things. This is my colour journal, which I worked on for several years. All the process videos for this are on Patreon. There's a lot of journals that you peeps haven't seen, actually, because I do them just over there. But this is a complete history and guide to colour, and I freaking love this journal. So that's a finished one, so I'm going to actually put that in the bottom over here, I think. Here's another one. Did I ever do a flip through of this? Let me know. I don't think I did. Well, if I didn't, let me know. This is a square Dilutions one, and yeah, this is a little cutie, which is finished. But yeah, let me know if I never did a flip through for that. I lose track of flip throughs. What else do we have? Oh, so this is my mini muckabout that I was talking about recently. So I made this one over on Patreon, and I was using it just to record a bunch of different things, and I still have a lot of things to do in there. So that one is going in my current journals. We have the En Masse, which is still going. After all these years, I started this before Archie was born, and he is over 8. But this is a collection, followed by Shannon Green's En Masse journal that she did on YouTube, of all different collections. I don't have much to go. There is not much. Maybe we should finish that in the marathon too. Alright, remind me, peeps. This is my colouring book. And so the kids and I all have some of these Faber-Castell colouring books, and I often take it on camping or if we're sitting inside. And of course I'm working on it chronologically because that's what my brain tells me to do. And it's just really fun and mindless. Why not? Why not? So that's there. And then these are other things. So I did just find a few more journals in progress. Some of them have 1 page done, but they're still in progress. This is a Winsor & Newton watercolour journal, and it is stunning. I bought it on sale because they're ridiculously expensive, but I have done a paint swatch page and chucked in a few pictures. So technically, she's in progress. This is a Clairefontaine notebook that I got, I think, from Officeworks. I don't know if they still sell this size though. If you are ever after a nice blank notebook, Clairefontaine paper is my favourite. It is gorgeous. It's not made for mixed media, but I like to push its boundaries. And in this one, surprise, surprise, I'm pretty sure we have a paint swatch page. What a surprise! And 1 random page. So technically, she's in progress. She's in progress. Those papers feel very different. This is watercolour paper, and this is just like everyday paper. This is a journal. Well, it's actually a book called Make Hay While the Sun Shines. It's 25 crafty projects and recipes, and I wanted to turn this into a journal because I don't really need it anymore, and so that's going to go in this shelf where the future journals go. This is another recent journal that I started on Patreon out of a picture book, and I love this. I also bought this book for the kiddos, and so this is a really fun one that I've started. Did I do 2 pages? Nope. I did technically do 2 pages, but yeah, so this one is really fun. I know I have more. Okay, so this is the pile from next to my desk. This has my little Jane Davenport one in it. This has turned into a what journals am I working in at the moment, which has a few random bits and bobs and things in it. So that's one I want to keep working in. I am actually going, that one's just so big. I think you just need to sit out. You're too big. This is the planner journal that I posted a video on Let's Get Inky recently on this, but the whole making of this and process videos are over on the P-Dogs on Patreon. There's that one. The denim journal we have finally finished, so I'm going to film a flip through for that for later this week, maybe on the weekend. And then I have this A4 Dilutions, which also only has a couple of pages left. It has 1, 2, 3, 4. So that one's very close to being finished. And then we have the giant journal, which I'm pretty... Did I film a process video for this on Let's Get Inkie? I can't remember. But I've been working on this one for a little while too, and it's huge. So you are going to have to go sideways and still poke out. Right, we're going to take a moment break from that side and have a look and just really consider what's in here. This I like up here. It's got my paper scraps, it works well, she does the job. Around it I have all sorts of magazines that I have. Some of them I've only harvested a few pictures from, some of them I haven't touched at all. I got a couple from the Easter show in some show bags that I haven't looked at yet. It's working for now. I would prefer to not have any of these magazines here, but I think that's something that I'll have to like chip off at. I like to do magazine harvest videos and do a big chatty cut and whatnot. This is prime real estate for where I'm sitting at my desk to grab something, and I don't feel like this is being used properly. This, can I just take a moment to show off, to do show and tell. This is my giant hunk of tourmaline. I love rocks. I have the rock autism where I really like rocks, and black tourmaline is one of my faves. I got this for my birthday one year, I think, from Aaron, so she's special. She also weighs a ton. I think I'm going to put her where the art books are for now. Some of my other little faves. So this is my little pyrite pyramid. Sorry, we've gone full tangent show and tell here. So this is my little pyrite pyramid, and it was purchased chipped, but I do really love my little pyrite pyramid next to tourmaline. It's my favourite crystal, rock, whatever you may call it. Here's another one. Ooh, all right, back to crafty stuff. Sorry, peeps. But let me move these little guys. And, oh, okay. So, woo, where are you? There you are. Also, I'm sweating profusely. The sun, I've opened up my blinds, and the sun is streaming in, and this is a hot box. It's the middle of winter, but I may have to put the air conditioning on. So these are my various traveller's notebooks. I feel like this is a real like journal show and tell. We might completely change the name of this video, because I'm going to be honest, I do feel like I'm not feeling very well. Feeling a little bit dizzy and fainty, so we'll keep going for a bit to finish this video, and then I think I'm going to sit down or lie down for a bit because I'm not feeling good at all. I'm going to change the name of this video from a craft room organise clean to journal show and tell. So this is my travels notebook, and I took this when we went to Melbourne when Arch was just a wee little bub. And I completed this traveller's notebook over on the Patreon. I'm telling you, peeps, there's gazillions of years of content there for you if you're interested in stuff you haven't seen before. And the thing I really liked about this was from the Stamp Spot, but it has page protectors in it as well, and it was just such a fun little project that I worked on, and yeah, really love that. And then there's nothing else in this journal. Nothing else, but this is my travel-y one. So I feel like although it's a journal in progress, it doesn't really belong with the other ones. I'm just going to put it in front and decide later. The other ones I have here, so this is a cover that I won from somewhere. I think it was an Instagram giveaway or a YouTube giveaway, and this was a book that I made just before Violet was born, because I wanted something that I could do on the couch in the newborn days, and recovering from a C-section. I knew that I wouldn't be able to stand at my craft desk, because at that point I only had standing desk. And so I put together this little junk journal, process on Patreon. And oh, sorry, I just want to tell you so that if you want to know more, you know where to go. If you haven't seen it on YouTube, that's where it will be. But I did a whole bunch of quotes that I liked, and this is something I would really love to go back to, because it was such a fun, like, couchy evening, very, very low energy level little activity to do. So I've made 3 little notebooks, so I might actually take that inside. So that's not staying out here. What else do I have? Oh, this is my next traveler's notebook cover from a beautiful, beautiful friend. And so once I finish that one that I showed you before, we'll start putting notebooks in here. And then, excuse you, what was that? Oh, the traveler's notebook little charm. This I bit the bullet and bought when Aaron and I went to Melbourne for our 10-year wedding anniversary the other year. A couple of years ago. No. Yeah, 2 years ago. And this is a proper traveler's notebook, and it cost a pretty penny. And I haven't done anything in it yet because she's special. But I need to get away from that thought. I honestly haven't been traveler's notebooking lately, so as soon as I get back to it, tell me to bring this one out. Tell me she's not too precious. Alrighty, so, oh boy. So I have for now put the 3 traveler's notebooks up in this basket. Now there's actually 2 baskets stuck within each other, but I can't pull them apart. I'm gonna have to get Aaron to help me with that. It looks like they're in jail. It really does, but I just feel like I don't reach for them a lot, or the things I want easy to reach are things that I want to grab mid filming, and if I'm working in a traveler's notebook, I'm getting it before the video starts. I'm not getting it halfway through. So I think that will work out up there. Another thing that I've done, I think I'm going to make a separate video on actually filling these drawers up, because I'm going downhill fast. But I did just put all of my journals that are not yet being used, sorry I'm shaking there, in here. I just feel like because there's a big range of journal sizes, it will be easier to have them in just a drawer rather than taking out one of these holes. Oh, I just spotted another box of art books. Let me see if I can get that out. Okay, I did just find a sneaky little drawer of journals that aren't journals yet as well. So I thought I'd show you a couple of them. I have some extra traveler's notebook bands. Now I've got hiccups, which I'm going to pop in here. You can't actually see. Oh, there we go. That's better. This is a little old-fashioned book that I want to turn into a journal. Along with this one, I really want to do a journal of like Aaron and I's teen and early 20 years, because it looks like us. I have these are all traveler's notebooks that I've made. Oh, this is another quote one. I knew there were more quote ones. Oh, wow. Yes. Okay, well they're going to go with the quote one. Yes, I knew I had done more. Alright, well they're going to go inside. So I'm very excited about those. And then this is Aaron's traveler's notebook that he started, which is really cute. So that can go in there. This is a watercolour journal, which I've only done that too. Now I know that I have put watercolour journals up there that I've only done a swatch page to. However, this one will replace my urban sketching one, which is somewhere. I still have more journals. Oh my gosh, I still do. But for now, this one can go in here. I have some journal bands for when journals get nice and fat and juicy. So I can go in there. This was a book that I got on clearance. I didn't pay $30 for it. I think I paid about $5. and it's a table bookings journal thing for restaurants, and I plan on making a journal out of it once I've finished with the planner journal. They're very similar in shape and feel. I forgot about this. So this was a project that I started over on the P, and it's a like a flippity flappity phone flippity flappity little journal thingy, which has different flips and flaps. I need to finish that. Alright, if you want to see more of that, that will come up on Patreon later, maybe next month, or maybe I might even do one today. Not today, I'm not filming anymore today. At some point. Oh, I have my book muck about. So this I made out of printables that I had made, and I wanted to use it to document different books that I had read. And so I know this is a bit of a dodgy angle, but yeah, so all of these are different printables and pocket and bits and bobs, and so that's something I'd really like to work on too. That can go up here. She's getting full. I think I'm going to have to make this one sorry, you can't see my hand, a current journals as well. This one is another Clairefontaine, which I had bought to make a garden information journal out of, and I really like this one. This should be inside the house because this is again another great little at night feel like jotting down a few things in a creative way. So you can go over there. This has numbers. What's this? Ah, this is my Inkie book, which I started. Good to know. Is this another garden one? Yeah, another garden one with different information about different gardening things. What do I do with you? Okay, you can just go up here. This is a beautiful notebook that I am yet to use, but as soon as I finish filling up my current notebook, I'm going to open this one. And I love that notebook. This is from Kiki K. It's just a blank, blankety blank one. Oh, this one. So this is another journal in progress. How many are we up to now, peeps? There's quite a few. I really mustn't start any new journals until I finish some of these. I started this one years ago as well. This is a Lunch Lady magazine, and I started it at a retreat, and I think I only did a little bit. Yeah, I haven't really done much to it at all, but I would like to. Ooh, I do like how I've done that. Maybe I'll do some of that. I'm going to leave that one open like that so I remember. This is another journal I started. I am at 100% I have ADHD as well. Late diagnosed ADHD. Peeps, hit me up in the comments if you think that's an accurate statement. So this was, I bought this on clearance. It was so cheap, but I loved the cover of it. And I want to turn this into a journal. And so far, that's all I've done. So yeah, this is another journal to do. I think I'm going to have to start up here. I really am. What's this one? Oh, that's my Inkie book. Okay, that can go on my top drawer. Ah, my phone. Sorry, peeps. This was a set of journals that I started and failed. I was going to do one in January 22 for each month of the year. Who knows, I might start at January. I only did 2 pages. How typical. I might start it in January of the following year, so stay tuned for that one. Alright peeps, I really tried. I feel like I made some progress, but I don't feel well, so I'm going to go lie down. I'm not sure when this video will come out, but it should come out before the live stream on Sunday. So make sure that you're on my Inkie Quill YouTube channel. There is a live stream June 29th. from 7 AM Australian Eastern Standard Time, AEST. So if you're in the opposite side of the world to me, it will probably be Saturday, but if you're around my town, it'll probably be Sunday, and well, it will be Sunday. That's how time zones work, Adele. So I'm gonna go maybe have some Vegemite toast, because there's not much that Vegemite toast can't cure when you're feeling sicky, and rest up for a bit, and then I'm going to try and film another video this afternoon in a little while after a break. But thanks for joining me today for this little chaos. I don't know what this is. This is Inkie Chaos, and welcome to the adventure. We're filled with shenanigans, and we accept all shenanigans over here. I will see you very, very soon. I'll see you tomorrow probably. Hopefully this video goes up, I'm hoping, Friday. Ooh, that was it. Was that a sign that that message tone went off when I said Friday, that it is going to go up Friday? That's tomorrow. So yes, I will see you tomorrow. Bye!